Alright, update on the trailer project. I've got the box in for the deck welded in, the 1.5" angle iron all the way around. I've got the pieces cut off the sides. This second one here was missing. I took one that I cut off and welded in, and I left the two, one in front and one behind each tire. That'll be where the fender sits. I've got the conduit run for the wiring, and I got the header set in place. I've got two of the pieces cut. That's 6 inches, and they will sit in right there, and I'm going to do probably 5 or 6 across there, and then I'll do a gusset on the side down to the frame to give it strength, and that will be a something to stop against and to strap to. I'm still working on this axle, and I cut the piece that I had in there back off, straightened it out. It was a little bit crooked, and got it clamped in. And because that is so thick and heavy, and my little MIG welder isn't the strongest in the world, I'm going to take it to a fella to get him to stick weld that in. And I've got these two pieces cut and put in, and that'll be where that comes back 8 feet, and then it's 12 feet from the back, and then this one will sit at 12 feet from the front and 8 feet from the back, and that will be where my seams, every other board will land on that. And then I'll screw the rest of it down to these cross members. I'm debating on, I've got 5 or 6 more of these pieces that I cut off coming in between here and welding them in for additional strength. Since I got them, take just a little bit to weld them in, get all the strength I can out of this thing. I went to my parts guy, pulled this wheel off today, and the brakes are absolutely shot, and they are antique. And he's looking at getting me the entire assembly, and I'm hoping that it will bolt right onto the back of it. There's 5 bolts back there that I can unbolt that and bolt the new brake assembly and drum, new drum, and be done with it. And talking to him, he's pretty knowledgeable. He was looking at those leaf springs, and he said it was his guess that this was a 7,000 pound axle. So if that's the case, even though it's a single axle, I'm sure it's going to pull good. It's going to be pretty strong. It'll hold my bulldozers and my tractors, everything that I'll be able to fit on this thing. So I'm really tickled with it. There's my little doggy. Hey, Callie. So next step is, after I get this axle welded in, I got my lights coming, and get those wired in, get my brakes on, get those wired in, and then I'll be ready to start laying the decking boards. Coming right along with this thing. I'm excited. All right, thanks for your interest.